Okay, just like last time.
¡Pone la música!
Welcome to the coverage of Chapter 4. I'm your usual host, Spicy Lad, or as you may also call me, Ch4. This will be more or less the same as Chapter 3, which I did a video on, which the algorithm did not take kindly to that video since I upload those Let's Plays. Please watch it. It'd mean a lot to me. In short, this set of videos will consist of what happens in and my thoughts on Chapter 4, slip into different videos for each section, interspersed within each with clips of my Let's Play that I did with my friend and co-editor Scotch Bonnet.
Yeah, alright. Knock it off with a stupid voice.
Why? Oh.
No!
Unfortunately, our time was cut short. I'll be interviewing Bonnie a few times in the later videos for the Dark World stuff. And lastly, like last time, it won't be super in-depth, much less about the Weird Root, as more specific videos will come out in the future. In fact, I already have the Weird Root script written up, so I'm prepared. But enough preamble. We all know I've been... So let's just get right into it. Opening right where we left off, well, just after Chris went and did some stuff, now at the fountain. But then it turns out it was all a dream. Looks like the world wasn't in crisis after all. A classic tricky Tony bamboozle. Okay, enough of that bullshit. The prologue was everything as advertised. It was very long, had a good amount of story in it, and, as usual, NPCs and such to talk to. To cover the non-story stuff first, starting with yet another day in Hometown. Town halls filled with suited sillies, and Sansa's general store appears to be Clopin. And even on the side of Castletown, renovations are being made, Mike's got his own room, which we'll get to later, and Malice is atoning for his crimes. Finally, some hashtag justice for Top Chef. Seemingly, all is right so far. Surely no disconcerting funny business with lore implications is occurring around these parts right now. I sure hope. Oh, and my longest running Undertale ship is now canon. Alright. If I were to describe the prologue to Chapter 4, it would be something like forethought nostalgia. I thought I came up with that word, but apparently I am late to the party. Not original to Chapter 4, of course, even as far as Deltarune goes, but I find it to be at its strongest for me here. Like Another Day in Hometown, where we had the song for nearly 3 years before actually getting the version of town that plays it. Same for Castle Funk and Welcome to the Green Room for Chapter 3. I hope that makes sense. Now that the frivolous stuff is dealt with, let's go to the plot. Terry has gone to the bathroom, so that means it's time for Mass. We finally get more direct info on the Deltarune religion and its relation to the Dark World. Seems that even in this universe, much of the originally known meaning of the rune itself was lost, but at least seems more complete than Undertale's understanding. We even get more deets on what they know via a hymn. You see that? That's a gaster. I guess you could call this song just another hymn. My theory about Gaster being a priest is dead. Oh well, everything else we've already been observing so far isn't far off, so I don't feel stupid. I will take solace in that. Regardless, Chris and Susie aren't going to find the shelter codes here, so it's on to Noel's mansion. Getting hit with Gingerbread House really put me in the mood for all the cute stuff this frankly exorbitant house has to offer. But it kind of reminds me of Mary CD from Amori. Definitely nothing else. And hey, what respectable fan is going to turn on some Suzelle action? And curdly? And you know what dominoes mean, Chris? You're next.
Whoa, Birdly!
Oh man, all the ships are happening in this game, aren't they? Everyone's winning. But even as a hardcore fan of the lore, I'm also winning. Because we got an actual reference to the Wrong Number song. The one remaining fun event from Undertale that was not represented or referenced at all in Deltarune, finally represented. But wait, since it's Chris singing it here, does that mean Chris also was called by the Wrong Number caller? Or is Chris the Wrong Number caller? Oh damn. But beyond Chris's potential kismesitude with Burgley, they've got other important business to attend to, such as keeping us away from Dessa's guitar, sucking down chalky milk, listening to the night yap, playing piano, and beating the shit out of us. That's no way to treat your god, Chris. Be respectful. But at least we can rely on Carol respecting our presence, to an extent. While I certainly have a bias for Death Knight, for good reason, mind you, there is still a non-zero chance for Nightmare to be the real thing. No matter the case, this trans femme Grinch having some sort of role in the Night Conspiracy is quite evident. I don't think I need to point that out. I'll detail this another time, but I'll leave with a question. If Carol is the Night, Why would she be enabling Asgore to research Dessa's disappearance with both the Shelter and the Black Shard? Just a thought. Okay, that will do for the first video. Next video we're finally going to the Dark Sanctuary, and that's where the fun will begin. I hope to see y'all then. Share your thoughts in the comments, possibly subscribe. My Patreon also exists if you want to support me on there. Any and all support is appreciated.